The truth isn't missing. You've just been buried. Beneath the masks, beneath the roles, beneath the survival patterns you thought were personality traits. You're not lost. You're hidden under layers of who you thought you had to be to survive this world. But the real you? The one before fear, before shame, before performance? Still there. Still waiting. Still whispering through the cracks of your pretending. There wasn't one moment where you disappeared. There were thousands. Moments where your truth was too loud, so you quieted it. Moments where your need was too inconvenient, so you hid it. Moments where your curiosity was too much, so you shrank it. You didn't do it to be fake. You did it to belong, to stay safe, to be loved. And it worked, kind of. They accepted the version of you that made them comfortable. But deep down, you started forgetting what your voice even sounded like. Not your outer voice, your inner one. The one that tells you when something's off, when something's right, when something's yours. The one that says, "This is not who I am." So many of us live in costumes. We don't know it because we wear them so well. The achiever, the peacemaker, the helper, the strong one, the smart one, the one who never complains. But underneath the costume is confusion, numbness, a quiet ache that says, "This isn't me. I'm exhausted pretending it is." You were conditioned to value fitting in more than being free. So you adapted. You became who the world applauded. But every time you ignored your intuition, every time you silenced your need to express, create, cry, or rage, you buried another piece of truth. Not because you were weak, because no one ever taught you how to stay connected to it. And yet, no matter how deep you bury the truth, it never dies. It shows up in dreams, in discomfort, in quiet breakdowns when no one is looking, in the unease you feel at the life you should be grateful for. Your truth doesn't shout. It waits. It whispers, "This isn't love. That wasn't okay. You're allowed to want more. You don't need to pretend anymore." And that whisper? That's your way back. Coming home to yourself isn't dramatic. It's subtle, slow, but it changes everything. You start asking, who am I without the mask? What do I actually feel right now? What do I want, not what will make others proud? You stop chasing approval. You start honoring energy. You stop performing perfection. You start practicing presence. And the more you listen, really listen, the more the buried truth becomes louder than the noise. Feels like remembering, like meeting yourself for the first time and realizing you've been there all along. The truth was never lost, just covered. Beneath years of adaptation, beneath stories you were told, beneath roles you thought defined you. But you are not your image, not your past, not your performance. You are the one beneath it all, the one who already knows, the one who's been waiting, not to be found, but to be felt again. The real you doesn't need to be created, only uncovered, one honest moment at a time.